What is up? My name is GARRETT Yogurt on Twitter, YOOGRRTT. Thank you so much for tuning into the Now Annotation YouTube channel. Welcome back to another edition of the top 25 music videos of 2018, according to myself. I feel like it would be an awful shame to not at least include one of these fantastic videos from IC3PEAK. And IC3PEAK is a group who is coming out of Russia. I believe it's two married individuals, or they're dating, but one's the producer, the other one does the beautiful vocals, and really enjoyed their album. One of my favorites of the year, to be honest, if I had to assemble a list. And I feel like this is just going to stand for a lot more in the future, just based on the fact that a lot of this song is just kind of talking about the frustrations of Russia and living in Russia and creating in Russia, and the suppressions of Russia. And it's not talking very kindly about their government there. And in America, it's a lot more free, I guess, to just kind of say what you will. That's kind of just anything you say can kind of be backed around freedom of speech, or at least like use that as a loophole to say that, like, hey, as long as I don't act on the terrible thing I just said, like, there's no problem here, depending on like the heinous stuff coming out of certain people's mouths. But when you are talking down on the government in a country that doesn't have that same type of free will or free speech, then that can get a little iffy, and it's gone to the point where their shows are getting shut down. Like, they're not even announcing the location, they're just saying the city, then telling the people who buy tickets this is where it's at 20 minutes before the show, and they still get shut down. They're getting stopped at by police, like officers, I guess, at every train station that they go to. They've been arrested a couple times, so it's like, it's not okay. And looking into it, there have actually been a lot of other artists out of Russia in the past who have gone through this similar thing, and who actually, some of them are in jail now, and just that's where it stands. And there's not really like any real solution to this other than just don't create or don't express. And I think that within itself is going to be something that could either explode or turn out okay. But regardless, I think this video would have stand on its own without the controversy. But I think because of the controversy, it's kind of ridiculous to not even include it. But again, this is IC3PEAK, Death No More. It's fucking fantastic. Now that shit's tight as fuck, for real. But this was the song, and this was a point in one of the songs where I was like, oh, this is actually nuts. Like, her voice is beautiful. And what she's talking about is some of the saddest shit in the world. But it's real. You could just see the imagery. Like, I could see a world where they wouldn't want this to occur. I just don't like that that's a thing that still exists. beautiful. Actually beautiful. I think, again, just to put it out there, I hope that in 2019 we look back on this and be like, damn, it's great that they're able to do their thing and they're touring the world, but I just don't feel like that's what it's going to be. And I feel like a lot of what they're saying and what they're doing is going to stand for a lot more in the future. And unfortunately, I just really hope that it does work out for the best, because I am interested very much so in what the fuck happens next. But let me know in the comment section below if you enjoyed that video. Definitely check out IC3PEAK and their album that is in all Russian, just as far as like text goes. So looking it up might be a little bit hard, but if you look up IC3PEAK, you will find it and have a dandy old time. My name is GARRETT on Twitter, YOGRTT. Thank you so much for all the support on the channel. Take care of yourselves. Have a happy new year, safe new year, and that is all, folks.